Alfred University is a university surrounded by history. Since its founding in 1863, thousands of people have been educated on its grounds. The castle on the hill, which is now the CDC, is only one of the many recognized sites on the campus, which also includes the Saxon statue, which is in the center of the courtyard between Powell, Herrick Library, Alumni Hall, Susan Howell Hall. As the college began to establish a visual identity in 1955, they found their typeset for their new face. The Beth Robinson Judson Leadership Center sign is a great example of the pre-1995 sign versus the newer sign at post-1995. The post-1995 sign adorns the Carlson 540, just solidifying the new image that the Alfred University wanted to pertain through this new font. The wayfinding on Alfred University campus dates pre-1995 and does not include the Carlson 540 like most of the other signs on campus do. Originally designed by William Caslon, who was a punch engraver in London in the early to mid 1700s, this organic sans serif font was designed to resemble handwriting with a pen. This particular font was used today is referred to as Caslon 540. Although Alfred University changed the original font slightly, the differences mark its uniqueness. Continuing with the theme of embracing history, the originally Caslon type was distributed throughout the British Empire, including the British United States. This type was also used to set the Declaration of Independence in 1776, 10 years after Caslon's death. The type itself is very demanding in its overall feel. It reads very clearly and calls for attention, yet is soft and almost fluid-like in its description, its description detailed. Alumni Hall is a very symbolic building on the Alfred University campus. In its signage of the Alumni Hall Admissions and Financial Aid sign, you can see that it adorns the Caslon 540 font. I believe this is because, unlike many of the other buildings, like the Beth Robinson Judson Leadership Center behind it, this building is the first building that many of the incoming students will see, thus showing the Alfred University font. This is just one other example of the Alfred University font being used in advertisements. But also, Alfred University has the AU Saxons font that they use for many of their sporting events. As we see the imperial and governmental form of the lettering, the purple coloring that it is normally set in reminds us of an aristocratical purple adorned by those of wealth and education from ancient times of Rome. The color is called Pantone 267. The color is rich and again is easily readable on most backgrounds, except darker ones. This color is also seen in many of the university's sports teams and athletic eventing, as well as most of its merchandising. Again, being as how Alumni Hall is where many of the newer students come for admissions, all of the signage in this parking lot, which this one is saying that it's reserved only for future students at AU, is also showing the Pantone 270 and also the yellow coloring that Alfred University has chosen as their school colors. You can see as an example in this wayfinding sign, as well as the ones next to it, that indicate the parking directions on the Alfred University campus. They do not use their Carlson 540 font, but instead a different font, but is also very legible, but is also set in the Pantone 270 that the normal symbol is found in. The font is a standalone font with color and does not have any other graphics accompanying it. The font has become an integral part of not only the campus, but the face of Alfred University as it competes with the Alfred State campus.